So a new update just came to the game. Amethyst has been released, and of course, you know I'm going to capitalize on that and make some bank. It's currently buying 1,000 of them for 13,664, and they're selling for 14,000. Such a huge margin. Buying a few of the arrows as well. Thought about potentially making some arrows since I'm 99 fletching, but I can't actually get onto any of the arrow tips. I wish these gilded scimitars would sell so that I could buy some more of this stuff, because it is going through real quick. Haven't had any full offers come through yet, but I'll keep you updated when they do. We are making absolute bank, boys. We made probably 300k in the last 5 minutes. The price of the flips is getting smaller and smaller, but I'm going to keep going on it. The arrows, no good. Looks like someone else had the exact same idea as me and is undercutting me like a motherfucker. But we're going to keep them in there. Hopefully we can buy a bunch of these, and then, 10 minutes time this blows over. The guy can't flip them anymore, and we can get a little better margin on them. But the Amethyst is still coming through. Still getting 100 GP margin on this, which is insane. So the price is skyrocketing right now. It was worth 13.6 maybe 3 minutes ago, and now it's worth 15k. Huge margins on this. I'm going to try and get as much as I can of the Amethyst. Was it 14.01? Yeah, we need to make this a little bit higher. Let's make this 14.050. And try and get as much as we can, because it's going to keep going up as long as people are, like, it's day one, it's hyped, people are going to want it. So we'll make it 14.050. And can we get 1k? Yeah, we can get 1k. I want as much as I can, so can I get 1100? No. Alright, let's just go 1050. Confirm that. Perfect. And we've got some of the bolt tips. I bought these for 1,200, and they started selling for 1,300. The amethyst arrows, I'm just selling them for 1,070. Just going to keep them in there for a while. The margin's going down on them, but we've got all the time in the world. Alright, so the price was skyrocketing really fast. I decided to put in an offer of 15k, and they all bought for 14.9, so that's not good. I'm going to be putting them in, I think I'll put them in 15k now, try and make a quick 100k off them. But if price keeps going up after that, I'm going to be pretty salty, but I also don't want to lose money. Very risky times flipping a new item, so. Alright, so we started selling some of the amethyst at 15k. I think I'm going to hold on to this and try and get a little bit more out of it rather than just 100k. So might chuck it in for maybe like 15.2 and see if we can sell some off as the price keeps rising. I think every time we get up to a price, I'm going to go ahead and just take the offer out. The amethyst bolt tips have crashed pretty hard. So I bought them for 1,200. They're now worth 1,000. I'm just going to leave this in. I think that they will continue rising. I just sold one. I'm going to take this out right now. I'm going to hold on to these. These might get up to like 15.5, maybe even 16k. So let's see what we can buy one for now. Okay, 15.2. So let's just hold on to these for like another 10 minutes. So let's just hold on to these for another 15 minutes or so and see how we go. Just ended up selling another couple hundred there for 15.5. Insane. This thing is blowing up. I'm going to hold on to the rest of the 844. I'm just going to keep checking the price and see where it's going, because I want to make as much as I can off this. If this goes up to like 16k, then I'm going to make like a mil off it. Insane. Literally 10 seconds later, I just bought one for 16k. I'm going to chuck them all in for 16k. If I can get them in for 16k, I'm happy. Like, no worries. We've just made bank. If they start punching out, I'm going to be so happy, because we bought them for 14. Like I bought them all for 14.9. So let's do the math there. 1,000, no, 800, it's like 845k, 900k. Oh, that's insane. Alright, so just as I chucked them in for 16k, I checked the price again, and they had crashed back down to 15k. So I was like, panic, chucked them in 15.5, sold almost half of them now, and just waiting for the rest of them to come through. That's going to be a profit of 600k odd. Pretty nice there. Okay, so the price has crashed back down to 14k. I'm not going to get greedy here. No chance. I'm going to go ahead and chuck them in for 15. fingers crossed that 14.90, sorry, is what I bought them for. And fingers crossed price comes back up to there and we can sell the rest off and just take our, 300 odd K profit. Okay, just had to panic sell them off for 13.5. They are crashing hard now. I think I got a little too greedy. All in all though, I think I might have profited. I'm just going to quickly do the math. Okay, so just quickly did the math, and it turns out I did in fact lose 150k flipping the Amethyst. I'm really upset about that. It was all going so well, and then I just got a little too greedy. I could have made some bank, but lesson learned. Don't be a greedy fuck. Lucky I did decide to panic sell them for 13.5 because they have now crashed to 11.4. Gonna keep an eye on it. If they continue to keep crashing like pretty hard, I may buy some, try and get them really low for when they inevitably shoot back up. So keeping an eye on it for now. Not done yet. Holy crap, guys. They're now worth 5.2. I managed to sell them off for 13.5, and less than 30 minutes ago we were selling them for 15.5. This is insane. The further they crash down, the more it makes me want to get involved. Like, I really kind of just want to like jump in on this because they're just crashing that hard. They're buying for 10k and they're selling off for 5. That's nuts. Absolutely nuts. And now they're selling for 8. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and chuck an offer in for some at 5k. Let's try and buy a few at 5k. People are just panic selling them right now. Let's buy 1,000 of them if we can get them for 5k. Why not? Alright, managed to snag a few for 5k. Gonna leave them in for 6k for now, probably for only like 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna drop them down. I really don't want to get caught up losing a bunch of money on 180. Oh my god, insta sell for 6k. That's awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and chuck in another offer for the 5k ones. They were coming through really quickly and I panicked and like aborted the offer, but looks like it's going to be decent. Chuck them in for 5k. How much did we make on those ones? Bought 186 for 930k. Managed to sell it for $1 million, so a quick 100k there. Really, really nice. These things are so volatile right now. Like, this is all happening within minutes of each other. They went from 5k to 6k to 11.5, back down to 7, all within minutes. So I'm going to try and snipe some more for 5k, and fingers crossed, if we can snipe 1,000 of them for 5k and then sell them off for 10k, that's a 5 mil profit. That would be insane. So definitely going to try and snipe some for 5k, fingers crossed. Okay, prices fluctuating like crazy. I moved them up a little bit more, bought them for 7,507, and then I just chucked them in for 9k, and they're selling. This is 1.5 mil profit in like a minute. This is insane. Alright, so we sold 719 for 9k, over $1 million GP profit there. I'm going to go ahead and chuck in the rest for 7.8. So a 300 GP profit on those ones. Price seems to be like consolidating around the 7.5, 7.8 mark, but I'm going to chuck a bunch in for 5k. If we can snag a bunch for 5k and then sell them off again for 7.5, that's just going to be another 2.5 mil profit, which will be insane. Alright guys, managed to sell the last bit off, last 234 for 6k, so 1.5k loss on those ones, but we still managed to make an absolute killing on the majority of them. So I'm going to call it there. The price is just super volatile right now. Like, it's crazy volatile. I really don't know where it's going to settle up, but all in all, we ended up making around 600k. So the price was at 13k, went up to 16k, and then dropped down to 5k, all within less than an hour. Absolutely insane. But we netted about 600k profit. I don't have the exact numbers, but that was crazy. I don't know if I'm ever going to flip an opening, like an update day item again, because that was so nuts and so scary. But yeah, all in all, profit, that's what matters. Thank you guys very much for watching today's video. Make sure you give it a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel. We've got 40 videos in a row. Crazy stuff. see you guys in the next video tomorrow.